Hey folks, welcome back to the Play School. It's me Phil and I'm here with another piano tutorial. Now today we've got a great track for you, but before we get into that I should always mention that we have memberships available at the Play School now, and with that comes the ability to have priority questions answered in a 60-second short directly at your face. So if you're interested in that, then to give it a go. Now, back to the track. Today's track is Our House. If you were looking for madness and you found yourself here, sorry to disappoint, but please stick around. This is a great track. It's not got much in the way of chords. We're hardly going to move our right hand at all, and it's going to sound absolutely beautiful. So print your chord sheet out, stick around, and let's get to it. Okay, so this song is in the key of A major. That's going to be A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, and then as ever this last G sharp A to give us that half step at the end of the major scale. We are going to come out of that once or twice, but broadly speaking, we're quite solidly in A here. So let's go from the beginning. Now, I know that some people are fans of extra jazz. There really is nothing to add jazz-wise to this, so I'm going to take you through the whole thing as I would play it straight up, okay? So let's start with our verse, first half of our verse, let's call it that. So it's going to start with an A chord, and it's going to be all the way up here, A, C sharp, and E, right? And that's going to go with an A, and that's literally your first chord, right? Now, we have got something which comes up a lot in popular music and in all kind of music really. It's a descending bass line, okay? All that means is your left hand, in fact, let's do that. For our first kind of passage, we're going to go A, G sharp, F sharp, E, D, C sharp, B. Right, we're going to walk almost all the way down that A major scale. You don't have to use those fingers, but those are the ones that you'd be taught if you were getting classical lessons. So that is going to give us a variety of chords with actually very few positions with our right hand. I'll show you what I mean. So, first chord, A. Now, our second chord, the first time this comes up, I have put in parenthesis A major 7. That's because when our left hand walks down, I don't think that the right hand actually changes, which gives us A slash G sharp. Now, of course, if you add a G sharp to an A major chord, you get A major 7. But I want to keep it clear like what our right hand's playing versus our left hand. So our second chord, from now on, whilst we all know it's A major 7, shall be known as A slash G sharp. And now, to our third chord, which I've written as F sharp minor 7. So let's work this out, right? F sharp minor exists naturally in the key of A, so let's just use those notes. F sharp, skip G sharp, play A, skip B, play C sharp. Right. Now, to make that into a 7, remember the minor refers to the chord, so we're just thinking of a 7 chord. Let's double that F sharp at the top. Okay? And a good trick for finding what that 7 is just drop your root note by 2 half steps, okay? F sharp, A, C sharp, F sharp becomes F sharp, A, C sharp, E. And that is our F sharp minor 7 chord. Now, you could play it like that, but this F sharp is being picked up by your left hand. Here we go, and look, without moving our right hand at all, we've now got F sharp minor 7. Now our next chord is A slash E. I will explain always that A with your right hand, it's like a fraction. A over E, right? This being higher, this being lower, A over E. Right? All it means is your left hand plays the E. Remember our descending bass line. So now our right hand hasn't moved still. Finally, bit of fun, we're going to go to a D. Okay, and that is, well, so D would be D, skip E, play F sharp, skip G sharp, play A, right? D major chord in root position. We're up here, we've got our thumb on the A. So what I want you to do is just move away from that thumb with your other 2 fingers to find our D an F sharp, an expand away move with the top half of your hand. Right. Now to continue our descent, A/C sharp. So right hand, A, left hand, still walking down, C sharp. So actually we've moved away from our A chord and now we're back again. And let's stop after this next chord, which is a B minor 7. Now let's do this again. So B, D, and F sharp would be our B minor chord. This time we're going to find our 7 the other way. We've got our root note here, and we're going to drop our thumb down to there. So if we were to play both of those, there's your B minor 7 chord. A, B, D, F sharp. We're playing the B here, so we don't need to, right? And look at that. We have now got our right hand back in that D position, right? So we've now played this whole first passage, and lots of this is going to come back. We've now played this whole first passage with just 2 right hand positions. Take you through those again. There's A major 7, or A/G sharp, as we're now calling it. F sharp minor 7. A/E, still no movement here. Expand away to your D chord. Come back to your A with your C sharp. Go back to your D chord, but play a B to give you a B minor 7. And now, your last 2 chords, D/F sharp, D/E. Hopefully you worked out. Your hand is just going to stay in that D, and we're going to play F sharp, E. And that will get us back to where we start, kind of the second half of the verse, if you like. And let me take you through those with a bit of guidance. Light the fire. There's some flowers in the vase you bought today. And there you are, there's the first half of your verse. Okay, so the second half of the verse, or verse 2, I'm splitting this into verse 1 and 2, which are different, and then verse 3 and 4, which are respectively the same as 1 and 2, right? So we've done verse 1, and verse 2 is going to start exactly the same. The only thing I want you to change here is we're going to add some rhythm. We've been static. And when we come back here, start exactly the same. Now, if you're if you have any musical knowledge from school or whatever and you want to count this as 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and then feel free. If you haven't, doesn't matter. All we're thinking about is listening for those changes. That's what your left hand is marking. Just on the changes. And your right hand just picking up some extra rhythm. I'm not going to take you through those first chords again because they are the same up to B minor 7. And to get us out of this like kind of verse 1, verse 2 or verse 1A and B passage, we're going to go land on a B minor 7. And now what I've written here is B minor 7, so that's what that is. And then we've got D is your kind of right hand chord for the rest of this little passage, because the real like interest comes from this. Right? And that's just B, as in B minor 7. Then we've got D/C sharp, ignore that, and then D/E, and then D/C sharp again, and then we'll do exactly the same, and that will become 1, 2, just one of each, right? That is the whole of that section, right? So imagine you've just played verse, the first half of the verse, and you've come up like and that is kind of a little outro. We're back into this again. something. It's all about that passage with a variety of different endings. And this one, we're into our D. So far, so the same. But this time, we're going to drop, rather than to the C sharp, we're going to drop out of the key signature. That is F, F, A, C over C. Right? And that is the only change. So let me see if I played out verse 2 for you all the way through today. Okay, so after that we'll be into the chorus, and guess how that starts? Exactly the same. Very short section. what we're going to do is we're going to get stuck on this D, C sharp. Done all this before. Here's where we've got to change. Now I've written D, then D/A. You could think about this as like a more of a bass concern than a piano, but it's there, so let's do it. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, A. That's the D/A, and that leads us into, which is B minor 7 or D still with a B. Bridge. That's the only thing that's different. So you've come all the way through, you've repeated D to A over C sharp 3 times, and then 1, 2, and that bass goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Play that whole chorus. So, into the bridge. Okay, and after this, we're going to be into the bridge, and there is nothing to add new chords wise here, okay? The only thing that's different is, as I alluded to a second ago, we've done, it's got a kind of double time feel, right? How to do this? What you're playing, your notes don't change at all. I think, well, I was just doing. Maybe that, so you end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. That was like left, both, both, left, left, both. Leaving that B out to give emphasis to that 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's one option for what you can do there. Try a few things out, see what works for you. Okay, so there, we're going to, first of all, first time round, we shall play as if we're in verse A. In fact, we've got kind of a condensed version of the verse chords here. So the first time round. Was the F sharp, D/F sharp, and D/E. Second time round. It looks like we're going to miss out the first half of verse 2 and skip to the end, right? Okay, so structurally, we're going to do everything almost exactly as I've just explained it. We're going to do what I'm calling verse 1, what I'm calling verse 2. We're then going to do verse 3, which is the same as 1, and 4, which is the same as 2. And then we're going to play the chorus. After the chorus, we'll play the bridge that we just learned, and that will lead us back into a chorus. And then after that, we'll have the outro. So we're going to play the chorus exactly as we did before. Let's see, we're going to slow the time. And this is like the end of verse 2. We're going to take that. And the only thing I would add there's a little arpeggio at the end, I think. A, C sharp, E, octave. And that's that. No extra jazz today. Same chord sequence, different variations for the end. I hope you enjoyed that. Please hit me up with any questions. If not, I'll see you in the next video.